Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Reflects Mood Tarot. My name is Sarah, and this is your reading for the month of December in the Gregorian calendar. So, if you identify as a Sagittarius for your sun sign, your moon sign, Venus, rising Jupiter, whichever suits your fancy, I prefer to go with the moon sign, but it's definitely your choice. So, with that, let's get into this. And your concern is, it has to do with your creative energy, and also you're concerned about like whether or not you're going to be experiencing some stagnant energy with your creative juices and keeping them flowing through the month of December. Maybe you're in an area that is cold, and so seasonal affective disorder may be an issue for you. But ultimately, I think that your concern is also that you may feel like it's maybe not even really a concern, and that this is actually, for the first time, a time where you are not so worried. But let's look into this. Let's go a little bit deeper with this. So, reversed Four of Cups. Usually the suit of cups, or sorry, the Four of Cups is a very sort of indifferent, cold type of withdrawn card. But you're not withdrawn at all, and it may be out of character for you, especially being a Sagittarius. You know, you folks are so independent, and I just love that about Saggies. So, you know, you really may be, you know, feeling the spirit of being around others and just feeding off of that and wanting to be around family, wanting to be around loved ones, or maybe even being ready to commit to somebody. And also to share your love as well. Sometimes the Four of Cups, I find, is a bit of a emotional hoarding, for lack of a better term. It's just really holding on to what you have, your gifts, you know, your emotional gifts that are definitely worth sharing. And then we have the Four of Wands reversed. So there is something like there is a need overlooking the situation to sort of relight your fire and perhaps make plans or inject yourself with other folks during this time of, you know, seasonal celebrations. And it could be, you know, you may have experienced some drama, or, you know, a period of withdrawal for whatever reason. It could have cut you off from cultural activities. I mean, the past few years have been such a terrible write-off. You know, we've spent so much time in isolation, a lot of people. And then the High Priestess. So subconsciously, you're having a hard time, though, connecting with your, like, with all of the good, wonderful things that you know. You're having a hard time connecting with your spirituality, and also a hard time connecting with, you know, your knowledge and experience surrounding your spirituality. So there is a disconnect happening. And moving from a place where you really had a lot to learn emotionally. You were in a place where, you may have actually learned some really difficult lessons, but definitely you're moving away from being cut off from learning those emotional lessons, maybe coming of age type of lessons, or just finally coming to terms with, whatever defects of character you are learning how to put in check and grow and not keep active in a negative way. So that's good. So there is you're moving into a place where it's going to be difficult for you to push your way through and sort of break free or break out of those negative emotions that you have been experiencing, or negative emotional behaviors that you act out on others. There is definitely some stagnant energy with regards to you having to let something go and just let it all crumble. There's someone that you may even from your past who was, very narcissistic or had a lot to learn emotionally, was very immature on many levels, that you probably even need to cut off. And your attitude towards the situation is good. Like, you are willing to go to battle for yourself with the let's show this way. This is the Knight of Wands. There we go. Perfect. So you have a really great attitude towards yourself, and you may need to sort of bring your focus and your energy together. That's kind of difficult. That can be sort of not your downfall, but where you're most challenged. You may require some direction with that. So it might be a good idea for you to seek some direction on where to channel your creative energy or how to organize it. And from the outside perspective, people see you as having a difficult time transitioning. There's like a period of growth, moving to the next level with your health, career, and finances, and people are seeing you as having a really difficult time right now, moving forward with regards to that. So this is not about making yourself look like you're not experiencing that. It's just that's how others see you right now. And there might be some issues with being honest with yourself about that, or honest with them, perhaps. You could be in need of asking for help. With the Six of Pentacles is the card of philanthropy. So you could be, a recipient of someone else's generosity if you choose to get honest and, extend your request for help. And you really have a lot of hope, which is great. Hope for forward movement. And that is such a critical piece to that forward movement. I truly believe that. And then we have the Two of Cups reversed as your final outcome. So there is, balancing out your own emotional energy really is going to be critical to you reactivating your creative energy. There's a lot going on here. This could be also I'm thinking that, other folks outside of you might just very well be very superficial, because you are fine. You're fine. You have high hopes. You've been doing the work to move away. There is some stagnant energy that you're experiencing, but at the same time, like, it is completely within your capacity to assert yourself and activate that creative energy, provided you get yourself back in a good place emotionally that is balanced. So something has to give, though, with this Tower card. You have to let go of something or someone in order to move forward. And then you will move forward, and especially this will benefit those who you are responsible for 100%. So focusing on yourself, taking responsibility for yourself, and being the best you can be for the future or young ones that you are also responsible for. So with that, Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate it. And please remember to hit that like and subscribe button if this resonates with you. And we'll see you again in the new year. Oh, also check me out on Twitch. I will be on for the new moon phase. So we'll see you there, hopefully. Take care.